The year was 1959, and a group of 9 experienced hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, embarked on a journey into the Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia. They were skilled hikers, accustomed to navigating challenging terrains. The goal was a winter expedition to reach the mountain Pico Torton, expected to last a little over 2 weeks. As the days passed, the group failed to send the expected telegram from their last stop, and a rescue mission was launched. What was discovered in the snow would become one of the most baffling and chilling mysteries of the 20th century. The Dyatlov Pass Incident, as it would later be known, remains unsolved, sparking countless questions and theories that still persist. The search began with the discovery of their tent, but what was found raised more questions than answers. The tent was slashed open from the inside, as if the hikers had fled in a frantic panic. Their belongings were left behind, and there was no sign of struggle or any obvious explanation for their hasty exit. Most unnervingly, their footprints led away from the camp, but they were barefoot, walking through deep snow in freezing temperatures. The hikers were seasoned adventurers, and the idea of them abandoning their safety for such a perilous situation made no sense. The first 2 bodies were found about 1.5 kilometers away from the camp, beneath a cedar tree. They were dressed only in their underwear, and their bodies showed signs of burns, adding an eerie layer to the mystery. Their clothes were scattered around them, and it seemed as though they had tried to take off the burned clothing, but had failed. As more bodies were found, investigators realized the cause of death wasn't just hypothermia or exposure, but something far stranger. Autopsies revealed horrifying injuries. Some of the hikers had fractured skulls and broken ribs, but there were no external wounds. The injuries appeared similar to those caused by a high-impact car crash, yet there was no sign of any such incident. One of the bodies had its tongue and eyes missing, while another showed severe internal injuries without any external marks. The nature of these injuries led many to believe something more sinister was at play, but no clear explanation could be found. Theories about what happened at Dyatlov Pass started to surface, but none could fully account for the strange circumstances. One of the first theories was that an avalanche had forced the hikers to flee. The official Soviet investigation claimed that the hikers had been caught in an avalanche, leading to their panic. However, no signs of an avalanche were found at the site. The snow was undisturbed, and there were no signs of movement that would suggest such an event. Additionally, the hikers' injuries didn't match what would typically be expected from an avalanche, leading many to question the validity of this explanation. Another theory was that the hikers had stumbled upon a secret Soviet military test site. Some believed that their deaths were a result of exposure to secret weapons or experiments. This theory gained momentum because of the strange burns on their bodies and reports of military activity in the area. Some speculated that the hikers were caught in a cover-up, and their deaths were intentionally concealed by the government. More unsettling theories surfaced, including the possibility of a Yeti or animal attack. In the folklore of the Ural Mountains, the Yeti is a creature believed to inhabit the region, and some theorize that the hikers were attacked by such a beast. But there were no tracks or physical evidence to support this claim, and the injuries didn't seem to match what would be expected from an animal attack. A more scientific theory was that the hikers were exposed to infrasound, low-frequency sound waves that cause extreme fear, anxiety, and disorientation. Some researchers suggested that weather conditions may have generated infrasound, which caused the hikers to panic and flee the tent in fear. While this theory could explain their erratic behavior, it failed to account for the severe injuries they sustained. Lastly, some believe that group panic and poor decision-making led to their tragic fate. Perhaps the combination of exhaustion, stress, and hypothermia caused the hikers to act irrationally. In their panic, they fled, not realizing the danger they were putting themselves in. While this could explain their actions, it doesn't explain the mysterious injuries or the strange circumstances surrounding their deaths. In recent years, new technologies, including 3D modeling of the terrain, have been used to re-examine the case. In 2019, Russia reopened the investigation, citing advancements in forensic science and new theories. However, despite these new developments, the mystery of the Dyatlov Pass remains unsolved. Was it an avalanche, a government cover-up, or something far more inexplicable? The answers are still unknown. The Dyatlov Pass incident continues to intrigue, scare, and puzzle both the public and investigators. The unanswered questions have only deepened the mystery, leaving behind a chilling reminder of the secrets that remain locked away in the harsh mountains of the Ural Range.